And synonyms of the word influence is impact, effect, motivate, and guidance. But I'm going to say this way, that influencing people does not mean controlling them or forcing them to do what you want them to do. No. When we influence people, we motivate them. We inspire them. We are not forcing them. We are not forcing our opinions on people. We are not forcing our behavior on people. But motivating people is the ability to get people to make their own decisions and plans based on how you have affected them. Based on how you have affected them. There is a right or wrong way of influencing people. For example, Eve was influenced negatively by the serpent. And you know, because of the power she has over her husband, she was also able to do the same thing to her husband, negatively influenced him. And what happened at the end of the day? They were chased out of the Garden of Eden. Whether we know it or not, our lives has power over some people that are looking onto us. And I'm going to address us today as mothers, as aunties, as sisters, as grandmothers, that we need to be careful of the way we do some certain things, because people are looking onto us. They are watching us. They are watching us. Gone are those days that people read their Bibles. As Christian mothers, as Christian sisters, our lives are the Bibles that people read. Our lives are the Bibles people read. So how exactly are we living our life? Especially when we call ourselves Christian mothers, Christian women. The word Christian is not a clique. It is not a group. It's a lifestyle. So that means that lifestyle that we live, some people are somewhere watching us and taking mental note of the kind of things that we do. Who you follow determines who follows you. And who you look at also look like you. There's this popular song we used to say in the drinks industry that follow Wusabi Road. When you follow Wusabi Road, that means that your own journey will be easier because they have gone ahead of you. They know the road, they know the potholes, they know where they can avoid. By the time you follow them, your own journey will be easy. Follow Wusabi Road. Who are you following? And who is also following you? Who is following you? Before we can influence others, we must be good example to them. Before we can influence others, we must be good examples to them. It is not do as I say, but do as I do. Do as I say, because you can say it and we don't do it. But do as I do. So before you can have that power on people, they would have seen our lives and seen that, oh, it is really working for this person. Matthew 5:16 says, let your light so shine before men. Let your light so shine. Wherever we find ourselves, let our light so shine before men. And in the world that we find ourselves today, a lot of happenings, abnormalities have become so normal. A lot of wrong things are just happening everywhere. With the kind of stories that we hear, with the kind of things that we see. But you and I see how that opportunity to shine our light. We have that opportunity to make our light shine in our little space, wherever we find ourselves. You cannot influence people if you don't lead by example. Who are you following? And who is following you? So please, my mommies, it is not just a period for us to just live our lives and mind our own business. But it's a period for us to arise and dominate. Arise and make impact. Arise and influence the world. Arise and change your world. Be the change that you want to see. Be the change you want to see. Don't let us sit on the fence.